Smart. Your name is Chat, and we are here in Atlanta to break this thing down for you. As you recall, you may recall, a couple weeks ago, we gave you the patch notes show, and then earlier this week, we just released a balance patch for the game. So this upcoming patch is actually going to be a full content patch. So all kinds of new stuff, pretty little baubles and gadgets to spend your gems on coming in this next patch. Looking forward to our LAN that's upcoming as well this weekend. Or I'm sorry, upcoming next weekend. We won't have any more big balance changes coming into the game to allow the players time to prepare. However, we do have all kinds of cool stuff for you to look at, as I mentioned. And one thing to definitely think about as we go through this stuff is that some of this content is tied to that season ticket that is going to be active through the LAN and into the third split of this season. So let's go ahead and get right on into the skins. The first skin up on the docket, it goes to the Leafy Treeman. It's Sylvanas, and this is the Sylvanas' monster, Sylvanestein, or evil Dr. Sylvanas, if you will. And you can see it's the brain in the jar, and it is kind of a robo, almost Pixar-y looking robot, and the evil doctor on top. And this is a tier 4 skin, so all new ability effects coming out with this bad boy. New skin, new voice pack, all the fixins, and of course, who doesn't want a robotic bat? So as you can see, yeah, it's a little bit more of the that acid spray. He shoots out a little radar dish that will sprout into a full radar dish, I'm sure, in just a moment here. That is very easy to distinguish from the ward that's a radar dish as well, as you can tell. So, yeah, firing out those in-hands. You can see more of the acid spray, very tech look to that pod that has now grown into the full satellite dish. And let's take a look at his wisps as well. So there they go out. More of a kind of a techno satellite there, as you can see. Oh, we got to see an Odin. We're gonna hit the Odin here. And you'll see the kind of red electrical pulse swirling around him. Let's also give him, let's root him out and let's snag him. Let's see what that pull looks like. Is it a robo arm? No, it's like a, does he fire his hand? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, okay, we've outdone ourselves a little bit here. So he fires his hand and then it comes back, the rocket retrieval back to him. Very, very cool. And of course, the coup de grace. It's the Wrath of Terra. Oh, and it's like, is it machine drills? Oh, that's so much fun. What a great looking skin this one is. All teched out. Very, very fun look at the ultimate there. It looks so deadly now, doesn't it? Once more, the full combo. And Sylvanas' CC chain is complete. And a wisp for good measure. Odin gonna take a spill here, so there you go. Let's take a listen to Dr. Vanis and his voice pack right away.
Plato? Socrates? Buffoons. Eureka! That was a bug. Experiment complete. Probability is on our side. Quiet. That's too bad. Curses. Careful, you're substantially below robots' bending limits.
Well, Odin takes a spill, and there it is. You've heard it. All of those Dr. Vanis, kooky new lines, and of course, a really cool new skin to add to your collection. And I guess we're getting closer and closer to a kind of a full robot team. If you pair this guy with Geb 1, that's a tough team coming together. But that does do it for our Dr. Vanis skin. Let's move on to a tier 2 skin coming into the fray. This go round, it is Medusa, the Mortal Coil skin. You can see a bit of a recolor, and as per the usual with tier 2s, a little bit of embellishment on this skin. Oh no, I'm sorry. Is this a gold skin? No, this is the Mortal Coil skin. Yeah, so a little bit of a more embellished bow. The adders in her hair, they are getting their headdresses of their own. Looks like the quiver's a little bit more spectacular. The golden tip on the edge of her tail, and that blue banding. It is, it's a tier 2 skin. So if you don't know what these are much cheaper skins that are gem only, but they are much more affordable, I guess, is really probably what somewhere in the PR department is very upset with me for saying. Affordable is this skin. In no way cheaper than a normal skin, but a little bit less gems, certainly. Let's move on to Alposh, who is getting, of course, his golden skins this go round. And as you can see, it is under that new style where his skin is not brilliant gold, simply just kind of highlighting his kit, and that new death mask, Very, very cool looking. His legendary as well. Looks like the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech, if you ask me. When do we get our UGA skins? Someday, hopefully. And of course, oh, that's awesome looking. See, now this is why we play the game here. Platinum mouthwash. I'm sure if you see this guy in your games, you're going to be an unhappy camper, as it looks quite potent and powerful. Of course, available at God Masteries 10, 5, and 1 as you unlock them. Well, guys, with that does conclude our skins coming into the game. Let's move on to the chests, my friends. As you see in the handy-dandy top bar, it will now light up blue, and the other one will turn gray, and that means that we're moving on to talk about esports skins and esports chests coming your way now. And, well, let's start with... Let's see if production tells me which one they want me to start with. Neith! It's going to be Eager's Neith! There she is. What a bad lady. Coming to the game, midriff showing, rocking the Eager gear. If you want to be part of the Zatman, Lassus, Anatoly, Dare to Care, explosion extravaganza of good times, maybe you're a Kret fan as well, who knows. You can also buy the Eager skin. And of course, this comes in a chest with many other skins that you will probably want. So keep an eye out for Eager Neith coming your way soon. Let's take a look over at the other North American skin coming in. It is Bacchus. Enemies Bacchus. One of the better looking team skins, I think. Really awesome. Definitely looks like an enemy player. Maybe a little bit on the rotund side for a pro gamer, but the jersey looks spot on, I think. And, of course, wobbling around and being very, very effective, rocking his enemy jersey. Bacchus officially a fan. Moving on to Europe, Epsilon making their way into the game with a Bastet skin, rocking the sunglasses and the Epsilon jersey, but still her trademark Bastet kitty hat. Gotta have the ears. And, yeah, there she is. So Epsilon out. That Nike-looking dry fit jersey that Epsilon's rock. If you've ever seen an Epsilon player in real life, it is a pretty badass jersey, if I say so myself. And yeah, now you can show your support for Raffer and the boys. Moving on to the final skin out of Europe and our final esports skin in this go-round. It's London Conspiracy's Poseidon. If you ever wanted to play Poseidon wearing sunglasses and a headset in a sweet purple jersey, well, you're in luck, because here he is. It's London Conspiracy's Poseidon. You two can pretend to be on a team with Snakeskin, Arrow, and the boys. Guys, these all will be available in chests, like all the other esports skins. And in addition to that, it's important to note these have their ward skins that go along with them, so keep an eye out for those, and hopefully you get them. Good luck rolling for those skins, and thank you always for supporting esports and the individual teams. I'm sure they appreciate it probably more than we do. Let's move on to Spectator and the miscellaneous changes, my friends. All of you joining us, wherever you're joining us, Twitch chat, on your phones, at your computer, thank you for joining us. And let's talk about Spectator. Some miscellaneous changes coming into the patch. This is the big one. Spectator, you can now set a password for your custom game. So you can set a custom game and have it be not able to be spectated by strangers, but set a password for your friends to watch it. Professional teams and content creators around the world rejoice. Outside of that, there's a whole bunch of awesome miscellaneous changes and some bug fixes in this patch as well, guys. So check those notes out on our forums and on Reddit. Those will be posted by Chris, the community manager known as Chaostic, just a little bit later today. So let's move on to the real meat and bones of this one. It is a Loki redo. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the Trickster God and see what he's bringing to the table. And of course, the first thing you'll note is that he doesn't look, well, maybe you won't note it yet. Maybe if we zoom in and spin around, you'll notice it. But he's not a haggard old man anymore. He is now the... he looks like, let's see, he looks like a young 30s Trickster God here. A little bit more immortal, the glowing eyes. You still see the kind of the poison dripping out of his eyes, which was, I think, kind of the general theme of the last one, the snakes, the withered skin from the poison. Kind of demonstrate a little bit different. He gets his iconic horns. He's wearing a little bit more of a, I don't know, it looks a little bit more Norse and roguey to me than before. A little bit less snake-like, a little bit more trickstery, a little more Norse. For my tastes, at least. You can see he sports some new animations, new voice lines, and of course his skins making a comeback, Slither and Infiltrator. You can see his hit chain there. Let's take a look at his skills, though, starting with, of course, Vanish. And poof, there he goes. New animation there. Same silhouette, and of course his attack out of Vanish is really cool looking now. You remember it was that kind of hopping leap thing. Now it's, well, it's still a hopping leap thing, but a much cooler hopping leap thing as you do the spinnies. And so show me not hitting the Odin. You can see, you remember you used to do that double-handed overhand strike, and now you'll do the cool spins because Loki's a badass, isn't he? He goes invisible and he doesn't afraid of anything. Decoy, Loki's decoy, obviously a big part of his kit, pulling minions into it. This one, not so different. You can see his his kind of effects are that black rimmed white, a little bit of blue in there. So getting a new kind of color palette overall with how he looks and functions, although the functionality of this ability is the same. Let's see an aim strike. Let's go fire this bad boy off. Of course, you hear the sound, and it does bonus damage, as we all know. And also slows. Many people don't know that, but it does slow. Another decoy, another aim strike, and yeah. Boom goes the dynamite. Blue buff defeated. Finally, Loki, of course, he does have one final ability. This is his ultimate. This is known as Execute. And yeah, let's see it. Let's see it hit the Odin. Okay, so he kind of backflips and now teleports to the target, then dealing damage. Actually, a little bit harder to predict exactly when it's going to deal the damage, it looks like here from the animations. I assume timing's the same, but maybe not as telegraphed. Can we see that not hit the target, please? Let's just take a look at Loki blinking. There you go, you backflip at target location. Very nice looking ability. He also does, of course, have new voice coming with this one. And the Infiltrator skin, important to note, is different in this patch. Loki getting a voice for his Infiltrator skin. But let's listen to his base skin voice pack right now. No, I'm sorry. Let's listen to the Infiltrator voice pack. Take it away whenever you guys are ready. No, we're going to stay on this. We're going to stay on this. Let's listen to his voice pack and his base skin. Mazel tov.
Yes! I am the greatest. Awesome. Sorry. Good game. Good luck. Quiet. That's too bad. Curses. Have fun. I will end your world. If you cannot see me, it's because you are about to die. Come a little closer. I have a secret for you. If you cannot see me, it's because you are about to die.
Well, there he is, guys. Your new Loki and his new voice pack. Let's take a listen into the Infiltrator skin and hear his new voice pack as well. Oh, no, let's take a look at his recolor real quick before we move into that. It is, of course, Loki's Slither skin, the green and white recolor. He actually looks like Link, doesn't he, a little bit from afar? I actually thought that we had jumped for a moment into Hyrule, but no. It is Loki. It's Earth Temple Loki, if you will. But yeah, the slithering away into your dreams. What is it? I wonder if his death animation is still where he turns into the snake. Oh, and he also, guys, you'll notice those are the old ability icons there. There will be new ability icons for him. They unfortunately did not make this build that we were able to show you here. But he will get all new sweet ability icons, and everyone will be extremely happy and rejoicing. But there he is. It's what will now forever be known as Hyrule Link. Or Hyrule Loki, I guess. I guess it's all the same, isn't it? Yeah, very cool looking skin. And Infiltrator Loki, the moment you've all been waiting for, I'm sure. You know him, you love him. Same looking skin, a little bit of a different rig, it looks like there, slightly different animations. And of course, a new voice pack. Let's listen to that one, guys. Take it away.
Woo-hoo! I am the greatest! Great shot! Did I hurt your feelings? Until the next bloodbath, shoot straight. Radio silence. No, that's too bad. Shazbot. Kill often. Two buzzards meet one stone. When will you learn? Is that the best you can do? When will you learn? Two buzzards meet one stone.
And there it is, guys. Infiltrator Loki's new voice pack. And that does conclude it for this patch, guys. A couple things to note: that Dr. Vanna skin and all of the new content. Also, your loading frame able to go one more step now in that season ticket. So that's the way you get to that Dr. Vanna skin, as well as a new loading frame. Of course, remember that season ticket is going to be active during the Summer Land, coming up to you in about a week, as well as during Split 3. So a lot more opportunities, a lot more value to get out of that card if you can win enough games and get enough pick'ems right. And, well, hey, we're excited for this patch. Hope you guys liked a sneak peek at the new Loki, as well as some new content coming your way. And we will see you guys again very, very soon for our next balance update coming in the next patch. That does do it from us here from Atlanta, Georgia. I've been Bart. You can find me on Twitter at HirezBart. And, I don't know, let's pick a designer. You can find Fishman at HirezFish. He's a game designer. Go complain to him about stuff. We love you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.